off of me. So, anyway, YouTube, what's up, you guys? I just got a special drink, which I just got it today. Which I'm gonna try this new flavor that I never had. I never tried it, but today I'm gonna try it today. I will be in a camera. Just a few snaps on this button down shirt. Almost done, you guys. Almost done. Boom. Since I am done, and now I'm gonna sit down. Okay, guys, I am back on here, you guys. I just got this drink. This drink which I never had, but I'm gonna try today since it has 0 calories, 0 sugar. So this energy drink is the best, but I never had it, and I'm gonna try it for today. I'm gonna try Bucked, Bucked, UP means bucked, buck means bucked up, so it's like a deer or an elk type of energy drink, which I never had for my life. So yeah, so this is what it is. Bucked up. Bucked up. So this is an bucked up energy drink of a wild orchard, like not a orchard, it's a wild orchid or something. This is new drink. I just got this at a Comigo, at a Go Fresh Market Comigo. That I just went since I just came back here. So yeah, this drink, I'm gonna try this to see a good flavored rice that I just picked out of a wild orchid or orchard or something, that I am gonna try this to see if I can smell it. So let's crack this can open. So it goes out very quick. Ball. Then. Oh yeah. So. This is going to be my first time having this new drink, which I never had. So yeah, since I just cracked this berry open to see if it smells good, and the second is going to be awesome. So let's do this, guys. Smells. It smells funny, but it smells awesome. Okay, now let's have a taste, guys. Tastes pretty. Well, tastes good. um, it's awesome, and I like it. So, well, it tastes pretty good. Um, so yeah, I will give this. I will give this drink about 100% good. Tastes pretty good, and it's a zero sugar kind. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Tastes pretty good. This is my first time having this new flavor and a new drink of um, the name of this drink is a fucked up. Without saying fucked up, which I'm not gonna say that word no more. It's similar. It's similar as F word up, which I'm not gonna say the F word. I'm not to take the F out to put B in it. B. So but. So sounds like awesome but but same but but so but same thing. But at the end you gotta use ed. So buck into bucked up. Sounds weird, but I'm cussing. Like cussing a word. Like the word has a cuss word on it. But it doesn't sound like F. Up. So I'm not gonna say that. So buck. Buck. Bucked up. So bucked up energy drink of a wild orchard. But it tastes pretty good, guys. but, but, but. So I'm gonna look up. Oh, tell you what. But I just found my topic to see what's going on with this energy drink of a fucked up. Ah, hold on, you guys. Let me do something on one of my apps. Real quick.
Welcome back. This video is about the instruction, the way the breathing techniques is being done.
There we go.
Welcome back. This video is about the instruction, the way the breathing techniques is being done. It is
That's true.
from being at ease. Like I'm feeling. It's nice here. I feel okay. I'm here. I can sit, but I'm relaxed. I can lay down, relaxed. Is when the body is able to store oxygen. And we need the oxygen to get the pH value in the body alkaline. So you begin at ease, relaxed. And then you begin. Okay? Deeply in. Let go. Deeply in. Let go. Deeply in. Let go. Become lightheaded. Because there's more oxygen, CO2 goes out. More oxygen is released in the body. Become light in the head, loose in the body. Tingling can happen. Contractions, because oxygen and nervous system bring about tingling in the body, sensations. When you got them, go on breathing to work those symptoms. And everybody has a different physiology. Some people take like 10 breaths, like that, deeply in, let go. Not fully out, let go. Like to the atmosphere, surrounding atmosphere. It's like everything in is more than the atmosphere. Letting go, that's under the atmosphere. You understand? It's logic. But that's the way the body accumulates a lot of oxygen.
Logic.
You become lightheaded, loose in the body, contractions, tingling, anything can happen. Just don't fear about it. Do not be, don't hesitate. Just go to wet that sensation and intensify that sensation. When you feel charged up, all this breathing brings about so much oxygen, you can feel like this. Okay, that's okay. That's a good charge. You got it in. You let go, and you stop. Look on your watch. You got so much oxygen stored besides of the lungs. You're staying after a retention, after exhaling. So, no breathing involved.
You there, real quick. I'm going to go to Google to see B-U-C-K. Ah, So this drink, which I'm drinking right now, it's a pre-workout drink. And it might help. Well, this is awesome. So, so with so with this bucked up energy drink of a pre-workout, what is bucked up good for? That it's a bucked up is a combination of caffeine and beta alanine, which provides the user the long-term energy, mental alertness, strength, and endurance. Also, it works as a stimulant due to the presence of enough caffeine and creatine. Its primary uses to increase energy levels and endurance. Okay. About 300 caffeine. But I gotta watch out. Does Bucked Up have side effects? Does not have any side effects. Doesn't have any side effects. That's good to know. Because of its high caffeine content, Bucked Up should be avoided by anyone who has history of caffeine sensitivity. Does Bucked Up build muscle?
This is Jose with DOS Labs, makers of the Bucked Up product line. Today I'm here to talk to you about our muscle building stack. This muscle building stack has been specifically tailored to help you grow as much possible muscle in the next 30 days, while also saving you a ton of money. We're going to start with Rep, our testosterone booster. Like all of our products, got a fully disclosed non-proprietary blend with clinical ingredients at the clinical dose to help you achieve optimal results. After testosterone, we're going to jump into our next vital hormone, which is going to be IGF-1. IGF-1 is our growth hormone, most specific to recovery. We understand these next 30 days you're trying to hit goals and break plateaus, so this is going to help accelerate your recovery so you can get back in the gym and train harder, faster than you thought possible. After that, we're moving into our Woke AF High Stim Pre-Workout. This has got a ton of citrulline, beta-alanine, and stimulants. All those ingredients working together are going to help deliver that blood flow into the muscle, which delivers more oxygen and more nutrients to help you get stronger lifts, more endurance, and better results. After that, we have our racked intra-workout BCAAs. These are ideally taken during your workout. The instantized aminos mixed with the L-carnitine, the acetyl.
Product description. Bucked Up is a non-proprietary blend loaded with clinically proven ingredients, including 3 growth hormone potentials. up to 24 to 72 hours? Like, how long is deer antler velvet in my system? Oh crap. About 24 to 72 hours. That it said, how long does deer antler velvet stay in your system? Deer antler velvet capsules is a food product. Its nutrients are digested into the body and expelled like any other food in 24 to 72 hours. It does not stay in the body. And there is no way to detect it in the body. Huh. To improve strength, endurance, athletic performance, and repair injured muscles and tissues. Wow. High unlikely to contribute to weight gain due to very low calories. Underneath this velvet layer are nerves and blood vessels that support the fast antler growth. No. Oh wow, okay. Testosterone. It said no. That it said relying on a pre-workout is not the most effective way to increase testosterone levels, while they often contain ingredients like caffeine and D-aspartic acid that can have impact on testosterone. They often lack the right combination of dosage. Okay then. Oh, that's true. Details are formulated to fuel your ultimate workout and support testosterone levels to drive results. C4 Ultimate Power provides ingredients to support testosterone and ultimate energy, alertness, pump, performance, and muscular endurance. Is C4 a fat burner? When it comes to burning fat, leaning out and getting more from every workout, C4 Ultimate Shred is that tool with a revolutionary fat loss formula built on top of the world's most explosive energy core. It's a fat burning pre-workout unlike anything on the market. Why does C4 Whipped not have creatine? Curica says it removes the creatine to help the weight loss. Creatine does tend to make people hold water, so this is fair. But without the nitrate, the product doesn't have the link to a nitric oxide boost. Okay. Marijuana, synthetic cannabinoids, spice, K2, JWH, L18, 73, tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, delta 8, growth hormone, human cryonic gonadotropin, and colostrum, deer antler velvet, ibuprofen, MK677, exceptions, insulin, synthroid, and Fortio are not banned. Since I just did that perfectly, that was awesome. Athletic performance, muscle strength, endurance, recovery. Deer antler velvet may improve athletic performance such as muscle strength, stamina, aerobic fitness, and faster recovery, according to a study. Okay, that's good. How long does bucked up pre-workout take to kick in? Oh, how fast does it work to work? How fast does it start to work? It said, as with every pre-workout supplement, you will start to notice the effects after about 20 to 30 minutes. Wow. Okay, that is... So let me look up a good drink, like core hydration. So core hydration water. So is core a healthy water to drink? What are the benefits of core water? Core, which filters its electrolyte and mineral rich through reverse osmosis, claims its 7.4 pH. The body's natural pH helps the body effectively assimilate the vitamins, minerals, and food supplement we need to survive. Okay. Cold water will work in harmony to provide the perfect pH for you. Ingredients: purified water, purified by reverse osmosis, potassium bicarbonate, magnesium chloride, and calcium chloride, electrolyte, and mineral sources. Is cold water actually pH balanced? Perfect bottled water for on the go. That's why I am so glad to have come across the new cold hydration water using 100% recycled plastic. It's pH balanced and ultra filtered water. Okay. Oh, that's true, which I forgot to do that. Shit. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. So scratch that off. Crap. Cola hydration, which means yes. Cola bars and cola kettle bars need to be refrigerated for optimal freshness, which I forgot. Essential Waters ionized bottled water is an excellent product. It's safe, clean, tastes great, and has all the right certificates. It's supercharged and ionized alkaline water that's filtered through a proprietary process that purifies essential water, making it about 99.9% pure. Okay. Tap water. Okay then. Ooh. My stomachy. My current live stream, which I am live right now. New drink review, which is this drink. Backed up, you guys, backed up. Never get cold anymore. The power of the horse stance in the Wim Hof Method.
What is the deal with the horse stance when doing the Wim Hof Method? The horse stance originated from the world of traditional martial arts and is used as a fundamental exercise for mobility, strength, willpower, and as a torture method for students. In the Wim Hof Method, where you endure extremely cold temperatures, the horse stance is often done after taking an ice bath or while standing barefooted in the snow. But what's the connection between the Wim Hof Method and traditional martial arts? Is there some mystic and secret technique hidden in this century-old stance? It's not only Wim Hof who does this stance. Anime, mangas, and movies all picture this stance as the ultimate source of power. Even the native cultures of New Zealand, the Maori, call this power stance and use it in their haka. The horse stance is an isometric exercise where you place your feet approximately 4 side steps apart and lower to a stance where your upper thighs are ideally parallel to the floor. Your toes should be pointing forward, but depending on your body structure and mobility, you can turn them out as needed. The goal is to have an upright torso with no forward lean. For some people this means having a neutral hip, and for other people this means having a slight anterior pelvic tilt. This is the textbook version of the horse stance, but your height can vary depending on your level and the context of your exercise. For example, you will hold your thighs parallel to the floor if your goal is to maximize strength, mobility, and willpower. On the other hand, if your goal is introspection, self-reflection, and endurance, you would stand a little higher but longer. What makes this exercise very unique and suitable for enduring extreme cold temperatures and also for martial arts is the isometric component, meaning the holding of a position. Usually when we contract a muscle, we intend to move, but we can also contract our muscle for stabilization and for holding our body in a specific position. The good thing about this is that we can stress our muscle more without risking injury, as we don't need to move weight over a particular range of motion. In the case of the horse stance, this also creates a duality between the lower and upper body. The lower body needs to work very hard to hold our body weight in position, whereas our upper body can relax. This duality between the upper and lower body can be used to do another exercise independently with the upper body, like doing martial arts arm techniques or relaxing Tai Chi-like movements. So this creates a tension between relaxation
that
and
might
muscular
help with
demand. In addition, the intensity of the isometric hold poses.
But that stance might help with my Taekwondo martial arts for Do Me On. That's going to be a good stance. But I'm going to try that stance real quick because this stance is like the best. Well, that might help. But that stance, it does. and now it's 7.
Challenge for our mind to focus on the upper body movements and keep a calm state of mind. But this demand on our willpower can also make us more present and harness the energy of our nervous system by overcoming this harsh condition. Okay, now let's examine why the horse stance is excellent for withstanding icy cold temperatures or keeping us warm. Why not just do
it very decently.
So 1 week training with Wim Hof. There's a short documentary.
Do it very decently.
Do it. Wim Hof Method. I never heard of that place.
Well, I wanted to come here and experience this with Wim Hof because there's nothing like first-hand experience. You know, you can listen to a podcast or read a book, and I've watched all the Wim videos, but to get a chance to come and actually stay at the master's house, it's like going to see Yoda. I couldn't pass that opportunity down. There's nobody else like Wim Hof. There's nobody else who has the body of knowledge that he has. And there's nobody really in a close second.
I decided to come to the experience because I didn't want to come. I Googled Wim Hof. I saw what he was doing. I was like, oh, hell no. I don't want to do that. But the rule is fear is a compass. You got to do what you're afraid of.
Going and hanging out with strangers for 5 days and not being able to escape is like massive discomfort. I spend my life giving speeches and running courses and retreats for other people. It's always on my terms. So to go somewhere where it's like someone else is in charge. And in this case, it happens to be this Iceman who's got his own agenda every day, who is known for going rogue and throwing out all of the plans and doing something complete. So much of it is just why I'm not in control here. And for me personally, that's a good thing, to experience not being in control. Like, well, I guess I'm not deciding.
Waterfall jump.
Oh, the jumping. This is colder than any water I've ever been in.
Do it very decently.
Wim was eyeballing the rocks to see where was safe. I'm like, why is he knows this thing, so why is he like seeing, oh, it's okay to jump here or here?
Yeah, you can do that one, yeah.
That was more terrifying, because now I wasn't just afraid of cold water. I thought, oh, I'm gonna, jump onto a rock.
Close, there, about 3 meters, 2 meters. Oh,
Past that way.
yes, past that way, yes.
Over these two.
Yes, over the beginning here, the sides of that. Big one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
When I landed, the shock of the cold water was a little bit lost on me. So like I came out and it was almost so fast that I didn't have time. And that has been one of the big things that I've taken away from this. The amount of time thinking that leads to overthinking that leads to overanalysis, that leads to paralysis, that leads to shame because you now can't do it, that you create all these blockages because you've thought so much about a thing.
Let's go, baby. Yes. Let's go.
I have no swimming experience. I've never jumped in water before. When I was getting ready to jump, I was super scared. I was afraid of hitting the rocks. I was afraid of not being able to get out of the water. I was afraid of the cold. But nobody was pressuring me. I was feeling encouragement.
Let's go.
There's 7 billion people in the world, and we met with the best in the world at what he does. And that's a privilege, and with that comes responsibility to absorb it and transfer it to my kids, to anyone that wants to listen to me, and to apply it to my own life.
10 minutes of ice bath.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Yeah, 10 minutes in the ice cold water.
The fear was so strong that I thought, I'm not even, pride doesn't even matter, I just don't want to do this.
There's Nick Simmons.
Yes, yes, boom. The first minute rehearsing my apology to the rest of the group, being like, guys, I'm sorry, I thought I could do this, I can't do it, I gotta get out, sorry guys. And
There's
feeling
Nick
crap,
Simmons.
I can't get out, I can't get out.
Hands on your thighs. Let your body do what your body is able to do.
There's
Even
Nick
though
Simmons right there.
nobody
Right
is
there.
putting any
That's the
pressure,
one.
you
Nick
don't want to be that
Simmons.
first guy out. You don't want anybody to go out.
Eventually I committed to it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was still genuinely afraid. What if I might hurt myself? What if it does some kind of real damage?
That first minute and a half, it just kept getting worse and worse and colder and colder. Finally, I focused on my breathing and it settled down. And the moment I focused on my breathing and it settled down, the pain didn't go away. I just had a better relationship with the pain. And it took another 2 minutes to just
Nick
get
Simmons
my
right there,
composure.
right there.
And it makes me think of how many things I cut short in my life because I couldn't handle that first 2 minutes.
Oh, by the way, you guys,
Surprised me how
I just
resilient
found one of
body is,
my
how
favorite
resilient my mind
YouTubers
is, and how
that
simply
who runs
focusing on
a
your breath. Like, there's nothing
company
mystical and magical
of
happening
one
here.
gum
This isn't a secret
that
breath technique.
Nick
This is
Simmons.
like paying
He is
attention to how you breathe, being
in this
very
video
purposeful
of
with
Wim
each
Hof
breath you take,
Method
and how much that
YouTube
can help
channel.
you benefit you in your life, especially in the most difficult moments. And I was shocked at how quickly learning that had instant results.
Nick Simmons.
There it is, guys. Oh, yeah. Easy money. Easy money.
There's Nick Simmons.
We created a bond through discomfort. We have to be uncomfortable. We have to be uncomfortable with the people we care about, and that's the bonding. I developed 13 brothers and 13 heroes on this trip, and they're encouraging me to turn myself into my own hero as well.
It's like we just became a team, like a team of brothers, you know, because we were doing hard shit. We were doing really hard shit. Everybody was there for each other, helping everyone else get through it. And I know that helped me at times. I hopefully help others at times as much as they help me. And I think that whenever you share something like that with other people, it's like there's a connection there that can never break.
The authenticity of coming to where this whole philosophy came from, you can just feel the presence of something even higher than Wim. It's wild. And I didn't expect that.
Breathwork session number 3.
I hadn't done a lot of breathing exercises, and so the effects of those, I didn't really know.
Fill up your last bit in your head and let it go. Cool in. Just mind about the breath. Follow the breath. The breath is the guide. Cool in. Let it go. Cool in. Let it go.
But it was just kind of mind-blowing how deep and how mysterious the mental states I was getting into just by breathing. Really powerful.
Let it go. And stop. Magic is going to happen.
You're hit with, different feelings. You're either hit with, some people experience big emotional reactions. I think everyone experiences a big physical reaction to that. It is a crazy kind of high that you experience from doing that, and then a very peaceful feeling afterwards.
Free your mind, free your past. Release the trauma. It's time for you to rise to your capacities. You are the one to make that difference.
Eyes closed for, I don't know, the sessions must have been 90 minutes. I've never done anything like that. I don't do yoga. I don't really meditate. And I got super emotional. I just did not expect that. I thought I was going to breathe, feel good, and go and enjoy my merry way. And this was like unbelievable.
Breath is the carrier of your willful consciousness. The breath goes everywhere. You can go everywhere and make change.
I found myself at the end, like crying, yeah. The crying was almost like laughter. It's hard to tell which one it was. And it was unique because there's absolutely no thought or memory attached to it whatsoever. It's just like pure emotion coming out of me.
Yeah, give him my heart, man. Yeah. Great.
Usually if I cry, there's a reason I'm crying. Like I thought of something sad, or I saw something sad, or saw something beautiful. But it wasn't like that. It was like just a feeling coming out. So I don't really know what that is or how to explain that, but it felt powerful to me, and it felt important to me.
Relax. Back in your bodies. Well done. Well done.
Podcast recording.
I think what's really we're seeing here in the breath work is something else that's really special and powerful, and that's the release of emotions that have been stored and things that have come up. You know, like I do breath work a lot. The second round here today, I was so happy that I started crying because I recognized how often in my life I'm not that happy.
You know, as a kid, I was teased and bullied a lot. And as a dad and as a father, you want to be able to shield your children away from that.
To go through this with a brand new group of guys where I really don't know any of them, and to see that outpour of emotion over the course of those 4 days from each one of them. Everyone had their vulnerable moments, and that's the beautiful thing about something like this, is there is no hiding, because when people are afraid, you see who they are. You see their character. You see how they respond to extreme stress, extreme fear, extreme discomfort. And you also see how they play as a team member and how they connect in those moments and how they lift each other up. It connected me to men again. It really did.
The space they made for me to be myself, the space they made for each other to be themselves, the encouragement, the positivity. The second you start to share with them and become vulnerable with them, they become actively involved. And they get into it with you and to help you.
Like Mark, hearing you today, man. Like, that's the shit. Like, I know you've run some long distances. I'm not that impressed, to be honest. But I'm fucking super impressed with you from what you just said there. Like, I admire you for that.
It's like Aubrey said, like, I'm not impressed. You know, like, no one cares, man, what you've done or who you are or whatever. It's like, what are you going to bring to the table here? And what are you going to share? And what can I learn from you?
Yeah, group art. Nice.
It's important that everyone see this kind of a journey for men. To see what men can be at their best, to see men afraid, to see men vulnerable, to see men open up emotionally, to see how men care for each other, to see how men don't feel enough, to see what they're battling with internally. This is so useful for men to see because they can see how they could be.
Let me tell you something, man. When you get 13 guys that don't even really know each other, you know, that come together, and grown men that played professional football are weeping, and guys, it's unbelievable. Here's what I love most, to be honest. Every single event that we did, at the end of it, everybody hugged. If we got out of the pool, man, we're all hugging. We walk over to the waterfall, everyone, you jump, we're hugging. You don't jump, we're hugging. We have dinner, we hug. It was like, when do you get that kind of like camaraderie from strangers at 50 years old? It just doesn't happen. You know, we all experienced all these new things every day. We didn't know if someone was going to get hurt, if someone was going to get frostbite. We just didn't know. We trusted.
Easy fucking day. Yeah.
Oh crap,
You know,
he is company.
To everybody as much as I can, like, remember this.
With guns,
Don't
like load of
remember this.
muscle
We might
somehow.
never get this chance again. So, you know, whenever you get a chance to create an opportunity or a memory, take it, because you just never know when you'll be healthy enough, and you might not get that chance again.
Realize the completely illusory nature of the beings that we think we are, and get back again to the beings that we really are, which includes all this.
We are here on the Sniska mountain. I call it the
Sniska.
Holy Mountain. It's where people
Holy
will come
Mountain.
all together through exposure of the elements of nature.
When you look out of your eyes at nature happening out there, you're looking at you.
We were at that final stretch, you know, where it got tough. Like that wind was whipping, and the hail, you know, how much that stung when it was whipping against your body.
There was no egos. Everyone wanted everyone to complete the hike. I mean, there was no selfish initiatives, and that's so rare. And I think the reason why that got stripped is because nobody was the master. We were all students.
Easy does it. All right, so we're at the top of this mountain called Sniska. Sniska. We're here with this group of men to really see what we can do,
how far we can push the limits. And Wim has done an amazing job of leading us and guiding us in this journey.
To be proud of everybody, yeah? It is.
Oh man, I'm just blown away by the whole thing. It's one of those crazy things that how do you even put it into words? Man, I'll say this. I don't like the cold. Came into this genuinely afraid of how hard it would be. This has really given me a sense of, you know, what other things could I do? Know that this wasn't easy for me. I went into it genuinely afraid, and we did it.
If I didn't do this trip, I'd have so much regret. And I don't want to have regrets. I'm just proud of myself for saying yes.
It'd be hard to find a week where you create quite as many stories
It
as
makes
you do
sense.
on this one. But I know I'm going back with a lot of tales, you know? Like, just look at like that thing I did, and that thing I did, and that thing I did. And
I think I was most proud of realizing that the work that I had to do is really internal. I think I realized that you can live a life where you don't have to put things off. You can live a life where your relationship with fear is dramatically healthier and it's not just causing you anxiety. You can live a life that allows you to feel better without turning to your phone, a substance, food, outside distractions. You can actually do this with all the tools that you already have.
Life is not always a comfortable ride. Everybody's got scars that they hide, and everybody plays the fool sometimes. So be as you are, 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 be as you are. Are we gonna bring it back one more time? One more time. Hey, let me hear you sing. Be as you are. Yes, sir. Be as you are. Yes, sir. Be as you are. Sing it. Be as you are. Come on now. Be as you are. Hey. Be as you are. That's right. Be as you are. Hey. Be as you are.
Snake night. No fireworks.
For everyone who is watching this,
with this group in particular, we are all about discomfort. Seeking discomfort. This is not for everybody.
don't do this at home directly like copying. Don't do it. These guys are experienced.
he's able to withstand extreme cold.
This guy runs to the top of Everest in his underwear. He says it's easy. Experts are baffled.
How is he able to survive?
Wim Hof, or as some of you may know him, the Iceman. He might well be one of the most unique humans currently alive. For the past 20 years, he's been breaking countless endurance records, mostly around his ability to resist extreme cold temperatures. From spending nearly 2 hours submerged in ice water without his core body temperature changing, to climbing past the death zone of Mount Everest barefoot, wearing nothing but shorts, or running a full marathon in the desert of Namibia without drinking water, he's surpassed what anyone thought the human body was capable of over and over. And for a while, that's what he was known for, as the Iceman, the freak of nature who breaks impossible records. But after a series of independent scientific studies, he's proven that with his specific training, we're all capable of pushing our minds and bodies way past what was thought possible.
Thank you.
And he calls it the Wim Hof Method.
How is it possible for a human being to be exposed in an ice bath for 1 hour and 44 minutes?
Wim Hof scientists' understanding of how the body works.
He recently shook the scientific community after injecting himself and a few of his students with a form of an infectious E. coli bacteria.
We saw less fever, he had less flu-like symptoms, and he also had lessened concentrations of inflammatory proteins in his blood.
Together, they fought off the disease through breathing and meditation, both of which are major pillars of his method, leaving the world confused and us, like many others, fascinated. While Wim may seem superhuman and a total anomaly to the human race, there are now millions of people around the world practicing his method. His records and his life raises the question, what if there is a world of untapped potential and all of us just waiting to be released? An ability to tap into deeper parts of our brain to regain control and willpower over our own bodies and do things we never thought we were capable of before. And so, after meeting Wim in LA a few months ago and hearing about all his claims, we were fully intrigued by the possibility of unlocking our full potential. We felt like we had no other choice but to fly out to his training camp in Poland and experience it in person. Our goal was to understand whether Wim is simply a madman with superhuman abilities, or whether he has actually made a groundbreaking discovery about what the human mind is capable of. We brought a group of friends and filmmakers to help capture the process, and even though we arrived in Poland with over 3 years of experience in seeking discomfort, none of us could have expected the wild journey for answers we were about to embark.